Did you think of buying a car but couldn't afford one? Don't worry, times are changing. I mean, you're still not going to be able to afford the car, but the companies are also unable to manufacture them. So you have two reasons now. Globally, many automakers are halting production. Do you know why? It's because our vehicles have evolved from purely mechanical units to complex equipment that house several hundreds of electronic components. At the heart of the electronics are semiconductors, are chips that are in shortage now, forcing the companies to stop production. Not just cars, other industries are also feeling the squeeze. So you are not going to be able to buy many other electronics you can afford to. It's all because of the chip shortage. In today's episode, I explain how one company in a tiny island nation is controlling the majority of the chips produced, and its dominance is posing a great threat to the global economy. My name is Praveen and I welcome you to my channel. Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company is the largest manufacturer of chips in the world. They are ranked 11th on the list of world's most valuable companies. They have an annual profit of around $18 billion. Their chips are everywhere. Your mobile phone, laptop, television, car, toys, everything else that you could classify as electronic. They make sophisticated chips that are found in iPhones as well as simple ones seen in cars. Both Apple and Toyota design the chips required for their products, but when it comes to manufacturing them, they outsource it to companies like TSMC. Apple was getting their chips made from Samsung. They used to say, whether you buy an iPhone or a Galaxy, Samsung makes money. But that changed in 2013 when Apple moved from Samsung to TSMC for manufacturing chips. These chips are produced in high-tech factories called fabrication plants or simply fabs. The technology of producing the chips is so advanced. They have transistors that are less than 1,000 the width of a human hair. Of the sophisticated chips produced for mobiles, 92% is made by TSMC. The remaining comes from Samsung. This is very similar to our past dependence on Middle East countries for oil. The US is the world leader in designing chips, but when it comes to manufacturing, they make only 12% of the chips. The rest are imported, mostly from Taiwan and South Korea, and they have committed to invest $50 billion to expand the production. India's situation is almost embarrassing because we import nearly all the chips required. Only this year, Tata Group has announced it plans to start chip making facilities in India. I need not emphasize the problem of having one country, one company's dominance. Just that there is also a geopolitical angle to this problem involving the two Chinas. Taiwan, officially the Republic of China, is a tiny island nation and has been an independently governed democracy. China, officially People's Republic of China, is a super large neighbor that claims Taiwan as its own. And China is governed by communism with drastically different ideas of what freedom means. Should China try invading Taiwan, or if the political situation in Taiwan gets disturbed, the entire world's chip supply is going to be affected. Pandemic caused unique buying patterns. As people are working from home across the world, the demand for electronic devices shot up. In fact, this is also evident from the surge in demand for tablets and mobiles for kids' online classes. The automakers around the world also underestimated the demand for their cars because of the pandemic, and as they saw the sales going up, they placed large orders for chips. This caused the delay for other industries, and when they saw the delays, they ordered more quantities to be on the safer side. The chip makers couldn't meet the large demand that came in. Shortage of chips will affect the world in several ways. The price of products would increase. Products like cars would have longer waiting periods. Many shelves of retail shops are going to remain empty, resulting in lower customer footfall and firing of workers. Apple, the largest tech company, is expecting a large sales fall this year. auto companies are worst affected as they are forced to stop production, resulting in workers' layoffs. As the companies can't meet the immediate demand of the customers, they would miss out on the sales and the demand might go down by the time the supply is back. So what is the alternative here? We would ideally want more companies to start producing chips. But setting up these plans is not easy and they require hefty investments. There are other challenges too. Taiwan has very deep pockets and could afford to keep investing to expand their factories like others can't. TSMC is planning to spend $100 billion over the next 3 years, and that is 1/4 of the overall industry spend. The manufacturing process is so complex that the technologies would change so fast that by the time a factory is set up, they could already be obsolete. Need proof? Look at the mobiles, for example. They are able to add so many capabilities every year, and it is made possible only by the chips that are getting increasingly sophisticated. So where would a new company start? If Tata wants to have any reasonable degree of success in this business, they should spend at least $30 billion every year for a minimum of 5 years. And then the Taiwanese government is fully backing this industry. That could be because of the small size, and they don't need to focus on too many things. They just need to protect their homegrown chip industry, and they ensure that by showering incentives and subsidies on TSMC. The Taiwanese also have a very ambitious, hard-working culture that can't be matched by any other country. We have our own initiatives like Atmanirbhar to make our country self-sustaining. While we could take pride in avoiding products made in China, we should understand that nearly all electronic components have the chips actually come from China. Maybe not the China we had in mind. And the global analysts do agree that this Chinese, or should I say Taiwanese domination, is going to continue for the near future. Did you like this? Your comments could help me improve the quality of the videos I make. Thanks for watching.